a 2D2 on a Tuesday, because what he noticed happens a lot is whatever they do on a Monday, oftentimes we'll have a turnaround on a Tuesday. So a lot of times we will look for that, and that's exactly what happened today. So let's go over the price action on the 15-minute time frame. We're going to take a look at what happened. It's really, really pretty. Actually, pretty beautiful price action, as we'll see. So Asia opened here last night. This is our mid-range boom level that we know about and love right here. And, nothing really to write home about. They traded Asia lower. We know that if we hold this 6 o'clock level, the open here, they oftentimes will trade back to it and keep coming lower and lower and lower. And that's exactly what they did. They traded down to what we know and love as the origin of the move. So for those that don't understand what I mean by the origin, this is where this low, where's my marker? This low is responsible for this high. So we know that there were, to move this market up, there had to be some pretty intense orders in here, some pretty big money. So what happens is they'll buy it up, they'll sell it back down, and now any resting orders that were here will get filled again, and they'll buy it right back up again until all those orders are gone. At least that's the theory behind it. But origins are very, very powerful. So keep that in mind as you study structure, as you learn structure, that the origin of the move is probably a very high probability place to look for a reversal signal, a reversal pattern, or what have you. But what you don't want to do is just blindly take it unless you have a lot of experience, in which case you can probably do that. So once it gets down to this level here, this origin, this low, put in this high, we come back to it, we buy again. Of particular importance, I'm going to show you something here that this is true across NASDAQ in general. And don't believe me, go back test this. This is what happens a lot, and it took me a while to learn this too. Here in our group, we study this and we practice this. So we came back up here through London. They bought it back up into the New York Open. What's interesting is everybody here is starting to say, okay, New York Open, we're going to be coming up here at some point, right? We had a lot of people getting trapped up here. This is what NASDAQ loves to do. NASDAQ loves, and I mean loves. Again, don't trust me, go back test it. They love to take everybody out of the marketplace. All these guys in here, anyone that had their stops up here, they are now gone. Okay? They just got wiped out. And NASDAQ loves to wipe people out before making any significant move. Okay, another way of maybe, doing the a whole accumulation dance and then swiping that accumulation to do the move lower. So we would have an accumulation, a manipulation, and then the obvious distribution down. How do we know that was a distribution? Well, a couple of things here. I want to point this out to you also, because I think I pointed out in the Discord, but if we pay attention right now to what we're looking at in terms of our time frame continuity, going into the New York Open, this is 9:15. Everything for me and for everyone else was looking like, hey, this might be bullish, right? We might be looking at a bull case here. But what happens on the Open? This is probably first 15 minutes into the Open. Keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on what I outlined up there. You see what's happening up here? What's going on with our time frames here as we come through this candle? Boom. All our time frames just flipped red. That's a confluence for us to start looking and saying, hey, okay, is this thing going to take this whole thing down? There's a lot of sellers in here. So we had a couple things we want to study here. We took all the people out of the market, right? We had a good sweep. Second thing, On the 15-minute, we had a failure to close. Failure to close is a very, very powerful market structure sign that they want to take this other side of the range, which would be down here. Okay, so we can use our price action to stay in something like that. Let me get us out of there. So we saw our time frame continuity flip. We are holding the equilibrium level below it. We are failing the 6 o'clock where they might decide to take it up. Every indication we had was, and how we trade here is that we are going boom level to boom level, right? And that first boom level to the second one was a 240-point trade if you held it. High probability, and that's a one heck of a good trade, okay? We could have taken out here at the lows, right? Our failure to close told us we're going to hit this low. Well, we hit that low as well, and that was, pretty much a nifty, even 100 points. 100 points on a NASDAQ contract, guys. That's 100 times 20, $2,000 per NASDAQ contract. I don't know about you, but if you do $2,000 a day, that's a pretty damn good living. That's just one contract, okay? Now, again, these are 15-minute candles, so we'd have to work our way in on lower time frames so that we don't get obliterated in drawdown in that sort of thing. So what happened? We came here in this Discord of ours, and we said, and let me find it real quickly. We said 407 and 351 if they're feeling frisky at 10:40 in the morning. I put that up. Okay, 10:40 in the morning. Where are we at? We're already down here. So our level's 407. Once we hit this level, we know we're either coming back here or it's a good possibility of reversal here. We came straight to 407. They held there, accumulated, jerked everybody around in here. Everybody thinking they're going long. Boom, came down and took our level down here at 352. I think we had 351. And then they came down a little lower. So all in all, pretty straightforward day. This was our sell. This could have been our target, or this could have been our target, and we could have left runners to do the damage on all the rest of this. All in all, we could have been looking at total trades wise. I mean, if you ran a runner 430 points, I mean, it's pretty incredible if you ask me. But even here at 60 points, I think, or whatever it was, beautiful, beautiful trade right there. Pretty straightforward on 15s. Right here, we did have to weather a little bit of a pullback into here, and then boom, collapse right down. And then again, when we don't see a wick on top of a candle, that means that price came down, came up a little bit, opened, and immediately collapsed. So that tells us price action was very, very fast and rapid here. Okay, so just a little bit of tidbits this afternoon. Great trade day. I hope you guys are using the boom levels like they should be used. And if there's any additional questions, hit us up in Discord. Come join us. Bullinox does have a very good sale still going on, 91%. Please use our discounts. Help the community out. And great day. Let's use these boom levels again tomorrow, and let's all make some money.